I stocked up on firewood. I needed a lot of it as I planned to cook a giant ostrich for Thanksgiving. Yeah, you heard right, buddy. The turkey is for weaklings, and I roasted the biggest bird on the planet. For cooking an ostrich, I used a pit. Before, they threw people here who did not like my videos. Well, while it's heating up, click like right now, and let's move on. What do you think tastes better, an ostrich or a traditional turkey? Foodies say ostrich meat is like the best kind of marble beef, which costs $150 a steak. I decided to check if this is really so. Well, while the heat flares up, you and I will be transported to my kitchen. Teleportation isn't my only superpower. I can also read my thoughts, control the console, and prepare cool sauces and marinades. With turkey, everything is simple. Traditionally, cranberry sauce is used for it. What do you use to marinate ostrich? I took oranges, butter, and dried tarragon. This spice has such a woozy aroma that I was even stopped by the cops while I was driving it here. Butter should be room temperature, otherwise you won't be able to slice it even with a chainsaw. I cut it into cubes and put it in a bowl. Are oranges called oranges because they're orange? Or is orange called orange because oranges are orange? Write your answer to this philosophical question in the comments below the video while I'm separating the zesty orange peel from the oranges. I added the zest to the butter, poured in the herbs, and mixed well. A friend from Plymouth told me this secret recipe. He overheard it from a supermarket security guard. A little salt, and kneaded it until smooth. And here's my 110-pound ostrich. It looks like the main boss from the Doom game. I made cuts and smeared it carefully with a fragrant mixture of butter and herbs. You need to smear thoroughly so that the ostrich meat is soaked well. What an amazing scent! If this ostrich had been brought to the White House, I don't think he would have been pardoned. Look at this butt. Well, hello, Kim. Done! I left the ostrich overnight to marinate. Wait a minute, it's not a shibari. I just hung the ostrich on a hook. I made holes in the ribs, passed the chains through, and wrapped them tightly so the ostrich would not fall into the pit. But I can't manage alone, so I got helpers from the ostrich funeral service. Carrying a 110-pound load is hard. This is not a 20-pound turkey. If you've ever dragged a friend's drunk ass home, you know what I mean. I hope the meat tastes at least half as cool as the feeling of being out of the friend zone. I dip this Jurassic chicken into the pit. The ostrich must stew on the fire at 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 hours. Done, but the ostrich must be hung. While I was in the pit, I took Chuck Norris's express course on eyebrow pull-ups. I feel incredibly strong. I tied an ostrich to a tree. Just look. The meat is covered with a fragrant, crispy crust. Originally, there was no turkey on the Thanksgiving table. The first holidays were celebrated with venison, goose, oysters, and even lobsters. I think my version is more original. In addition, ostrich meat is very healthy and dietary. Therefore, I may well gobble up a lot of it, and my 6 squares on the breast will not turn into one big circle. I prepared bacon on the fire, roasted the corn on the stake, and boiled the potatoes. Don't tell me that you cook boxed mashed potatoes for the holiday. That's like having an inflatable woman. I added a pack of butter to the puree. And for the divine aroma, I chopped up some fresh spices. There's very little time left before the ostrich meat test drive. Very soon you will find out which meat tastes better, turkey or ostrich. Mashed potatoes and fried bacon, like Rick and Morty, are just inseparable. Just look at them. I think right now they deserve your like and subscription. If you slice the corn sharply and quickly, it'll be smoother. If you cut it slowly, you'll get a curve. So watch and learn. You can even take notes. And now, the most interesting thing. I've already tasted ostrich meat and I can say, it's like the meat of a rainbow unicorn. That is, it can't be compared with anything else. But definitely tastier than an ordinary turkey. Happy Thanksgiving! A whole ostrich won't fit in here, but I've come up with something more interesting. Write in the comments under the video what you'd like me to cook next time, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet.